Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Laura Gardner. I'm a yoga teacher and today I'm going to share my tips for doing yoga in a small space with you. My first tip is what to do with your arms. So if you're doing some big poses where you need to extend your arms out like this but you don't have space, so maybe you are lying down on your back and you're told to extend your arms out and you just don't have space to extend them out. You might think, well, I just won't bother with the arms, I'll keep them down by my side. If you do that, you're going to lose that great extension across the front of the chest and miss out on a lot of benefits of the pose you're doing. So by extending your arms out but bending the elbows and turning the palms up into this position, you still have that extension across the chest and you don't miss out on those benefits. The next position might be arms up, so you might extend your arms up overhead, and if you don't have space here, again, you might just think, oh, well, I'll extend them to the sides, or maybe I'll just extend them down. You can cross your arms and hold on to opposite elbows, and then extend your arms here, and you still get that stretch down the arms, down through the armpit, down through the side of the chest and the side of the waist. Just instead of the arms extended, you're just bending at the elbows. So for arms extended, if they're extended out to the sides like this, you're going to come into this position. If they're extended up into the air, you're going to come into this position. The next thing for the arms is to have your hands to your chest. So if you're doing a forward fold and you inhale, stretch up, exhale, hinge forward, you may not have the space to reach your arms out in this position. You're going to bring your hands to your chest instead. So you're going to inhale, arms come up, exhale, hinge forwards, keep reaching through the crown of your head, extend through the top of your head and fold over with hands to your chest. The next modification is to use the length of your mat fully. So maybe you've come into that forward fold position, you've inhaled, lifted up, exhale, bring your hands to your chest, but you still don't have space to fold all the way down. Maybe you have a wall that is literally here and you can't go over the length of your mat. This might sound like a really obvious one, but you're just going to step back. It just means that then as you move into other postures, you're going to have to adapt them a little bit. If we're doing a sun salutation, for example, I'll show you what I would do if I had enough space. I would inhale, sweep up and back, exhale, hinge forwards, come halfway up, go all the way down, la la la. Then I would step back into a plank and then go through my sun salutation. If I don't have that space, I'm going to begin in the middle of my mat. I'm going to inhale, arms stretch up. Maybe I don't even have space to stretch up. So I'm going to cross my arms over, extend up. Exhale, hands to my chest. Fold forward, release the hands. Inhale halfway, exhale down. Step the hands forward, step the hands back. So there's just a few extra stages, but it's completely doable. My next tip is to use the full width of your mat. Sometimes we get stuck into a habit of thinking we need to be in the middle of our mat. So if I come back into that reclined position, if I'm lying down and I'm going to come into a reclined twist, maybe my arm is extended out here, I'm going to fold here at the elbow, and then if I'm going to pull my knee over, maybe I have a wall here and it's going to knock into something and I can't do the full stretch. But what I can do is, again, it might seem obvious, but a lot of the time we're stuck in our habits and we think that we need to start in the middle, stay centered and fold over, and if I don't have space I just have to stop here. All you need to do is just move to the edge of your mat. And then suddenly you've got all this space. Maybe you then need to twist your hips in place. So you lift your hips slightly, scooch your bottom hip underneath, and then suddenly you're in a nice deep twist without your knee going beyond the edge of your mat. I'll show you on the other side so you can see it a little bit better. So here I am in the center of my mat, and I'm going to fold over this way, but I don't have any space to go anywhere, so I can't come into my full twist. I'm going to move my whole body to the outside edge and fold over, and then if I still don't have space, I'm going to scooch my hips under, twist in place, and then take my knee down, and suddenly I'm in a much deeper twist than if I had just stayed in the middle and I can't go beyond that line. This is as far as I can go. So those are just some very simple, basic modifications that you can make for a small space. So arms extended out turns into this, arms extended up turns into this, arms reaching forwards turns into this. Make sure you use the whole length of your mat and don't get focused on standing at the front edge of your mat to begin your flow, and use the full width of the mat. You don't always need to be centered exactly in the middle. If you do all those things, suddenly a lot more poses will become accessible to you in your small space. I hope you found this really useful. Enjoy doing yoga wherever you're doing it, and I will see you next time. Bye.